This movie is about cyborgs. Cyborgs means something which is half human and half machine. In the year 2263, a war takes place between Earth and Mars, due to which much of the Earth is destroyed, leaving behind a sky city named Zalem and a city named Iron City just below Zalem. Zalem is beautiful and wealthy dream city. In contrast, the Iron City is filled with garbages. So, everyone from the Iron City wants to go to Zalem, but there is no any means to travel. Nova is the ruler of Zalem and has the ambition to control every resources in the Iron City. So, he tries to kill Alita, who is a cyborg with advanced technology and power. Alita's heart has the capacity to power the whole of Iron City for generations, and she is the only one skilled with an advanced type of martial arts known as Panzerkunst. Alita's technology comes from the planet Mars, and this technology is no more available today. It means Alita is the last remaining piece of technology. In order to kill Alita, Nova hires Vector. Vector gives false hope to people of Iron City. He organizes a game known as Motorball. He announces that whoever wins the Motorball game will get a ticket to Zalem, which is indeed a false claim. So, many people like Hugo and Dr. Chirin starts believing in Vector and works for Vector, hoping that they will be taken to Zalem. The movie starts with Dr. Dyson Ito discovering a disembodied female cyborg. Dyson gives her a new cyborg body and names her Alita. Alita wakes up but remembers nothing about herself. She then learns about her new world and makes friends with Hugo. Later on, Alita falls in love with Hugo. Hugo captures, dismantles, and sells cyborg body parts to Vector for money, hoping that Vector will send him to Zalem. Dyson's daughter was killed by a Rouge cyborg, and for this reason he becomes a hunter-warrior, meaning cyborg killer. Ito hunts for Rouge cyborgs and gives them to the factory for money, with which he runs his clinic to repair damaged cyborgs. One night, Alita and Dyson are ambushed by 3 cyborg serial killers led by Gruishka. Alita kills 2 of the cyborgs and damages Gruishka, who retreats underground. Gruishka works for Vector. He gets Chirin to fix him. Then Nova speaks to Vector through Gruishka and tells Vector to kill Alita and bring her to him in Zalem. Alita finds a highly advanced cyborg body in a crashed spaceship outside the city. Some of Alita's memory comes back. She discovers that she was a fighter. So, she wants to engage in more fights and registers as a hunter-warrior. She meets Gruishka again in a bar. Gruishka challenges Alita to a duel. Alita's body is sliced up by Gruishka's chain-bladed fingers, but Ito, Hugo, and hunter-warrior force Gruishka to retreat. Ito transplants Alita into the new body that Alita found. In the new body, Alita remembers that she was created and trained to kill Nova. After finding out that Gruishka has lost again to Alita, Vector makes a plan to kill Alita. He promises Hugo that, if Alita plays and wins the motorball race, he will send both Hugo and Alita to Zalem. Believing Vector, Hugo tells Alita to join the motorball race, and Alita accepts. Vector promises the other contestants of motorball race to pay huge money if they kill Alita. In the race, Alita destroys many of the rivals. Meanwhile, Hugo is attacked by a cyborg named Zapan. So, Hugo calls Alita for help. Alita abandons the race to help Hugo. She slices Zapan's face off with a Damascus blade. Dr. Chirin, who was sent by Vector to kill Alita, witnesses Alita's love for Hugo. She is touched upon by the love between them. She decides to stop working for Vector. Vector was annoyed, and so he took out the body parts of Dr. Chirin and put them into a box. Alita kills Gruishka and Vector. Hugo is killed by Nova with the help of a defense ring. Months later, Alita is the star of the motorball tournament. Cheered on by the crowd, she promises revenge by pointing her sword toward Zalem, where Nova watches from above.